Well, he is certainly conspicuous by his absence. As Zimbabwe waits for final confirmation of its political future, there's been no word from Robert Mugabe himself. The dictator ruled his country with an iron grip for almost 30 years, drove millions into exile and forced farmers from their land. But now, with the once prosperous economy reduced to ruins, his party has been voted out of power. Our Foreign Affairs correspondent Nick Paton Walsh reports now on the endgame for Zimbabwe's defeated dictator.
Never shy or ruffled by crisis over 3 decades of power. But tonight, one question grows louder. Where is Robert Mugabe? An official source tells me he's in Harare, but it's, quote, a moot point how in control he is. The opposition declare victory. He loses parliament, but still he's silent. And all the while, Zimbabwe's falling apart.
It can limp on, but probably only for a few more months at best. In a sense, we don't really have a national real economy anymore. What we have is informal economies and privatized familial economies. It's really every person for themselves at the moment.
There's not much left to fight over bar power. Over a year ago, fury at grotesque poverty here led to rioting, rocks used as weapons against the police. And since then, it's got worse, and the future may be even more uncertain. This is the last time Robert Mugabe was seen in public voting on Saturday. Yesterday, his aides were talking to the opposition about how he might step aside. But we've been told 5 or 6 key hardliners have since swayed him to try and cling on. Go for a runoff in the presidential vote, they say.
To this day, we are not in the habit of cheating.
But those results still aren't published and pressure's mounting.
I'm very concerned about the delay in the publication of the election results. After all, this is an election that took place last weekend. It's very important that the election results are published as soon as possible.
Just want to say the police...
Rumours opposition leader Morgan Tsvangirai may soon personally appear to claim the presidency. Whoever wins faces an economic crisis. Inflation is at a staggering 100,000%. Soldiers' wages were raised in February from 30 million Zimbabwean dollars to 1.5 billion. And in the last fortnight, bread prices have risen from 6 million to 25 million dollars. And a bottle of orange squash has gone up in price from 15 to 45 million dollars.
Things are getting even worse. Charging it our currency every day, new currency, new price, new cheese. There's no security on our money. There's no security on our lives. Everything is now different. We want security.
And further upheaval, something that powerful neighbours like South Africa are also desperate to avoid.
Remember, there's an army who have entrenched interests. There is also the police who have a leader who has entrenched interests. So if there is no deal, you are not sure how the army and the police and other security agents are going to react to a Tsvangirai presidency.
But tonight, talks, deals and a calm, dignified exit for Mr. Mugabe seem less likely.